The Goa Pradesh Youth Congress on Friday held a protest against the haphazard and dangerous manners in which work concerning the Panjim Smart City are being undertaken, ignoring the plight of the citizen. Addressing the media at Azad Maidan, State Youth Congress President Joel Anred said that the Smart City Development Limited owes accountability to the people of Panjim who have been put through immense hardship over this last 3 to 4 months.
I'm Shine Gomes, the Youth Congress President for the Panjim block, and today we, the youth of Goa, have gathered here to bring up the topic of the haphazard work that has been going on in Panjim and the inconveniences that it has been causing the people of Panjim and the people who are commuting in Panjim. So the most important issue right now is the air pollution that the work has been causing. If you go online and you check the air quality quotient, the index, right now it's at 87%. That is moderate, which is very bad for our health. And if you see, the primary pollutant is PM10. Now what is PM10? PM10 is basically a pollutant that causes throat, nose and lung disorders. Once inhaled, these particles can affect the heart and lungs and cause serious health effects. So the pollution right now in the city is causing a lot of health issues for people living around Panjim, the residents and people who are commuting. Another thing is, the work that is going on in Panjim is very haphazard. They have dug up the internal roads of Panjim, which is unnecessary to do everything at one time. And on top of it, today they've also they've dug up the main DB mark, which is unnecessary because the road is absolutely fine. There was no need of retarring it at this point. Another thing is the pavers on DB mark. You see, they've taken out all the pavers and replaced them with new pavers when there was no need of that. There are a lot of digging that has been taken place today in Panjim is causing a lot of accidents. A lot of youth and people are losing their lives, the laborers are losing their lives. The level of roads, if you see the tarring, the level of roads is more than the level of the footpaths today. There's a certain minister who's asked people not to get impatient about these things happening in the city, and he claims that there are activists who do not want all these development works to happen in the city of Panjim. But the only development that we see and it's happening is actually the bank balances, the development of bank balances of all these ministers. There is no accountability of what is happening in the city, and we, the youth and the people of Panjim, are demanding the accountability of what is happening and why is all this happening in a haphazard manner, and which is inconveniencing the people of Panjim.
आज आमी पणजे गोवा प्रदेश यूथ कमिटीचे सगळे भुरगे आयज पणजे आयल्या हो निशेध करपाक की डेव्हलपमेंटच्या नांवार जी चोरी जालेली आसा ते आमी निशेध करूंक आयज सगळे आमी हांगार एकठांय जाल्या. तुमी पळयलां आसतलें की रस्ते बेश्टेच खणून उडयल्या. हय म्हणून रस्तो जाल्या म्हणून खण अशेंच सोडल्या तांणी. कशिनोचे रस्ते तुम्ही बरे ओव्हरनाईट तुम्ही डांबर काढून सोडटा ते तुमकां बरे पावयता काय कितें हे माझे हो क्वेश्चन बीजेपी गव्हर्मेंटाक. आमचे पयशे आमी टॅक्स पेयराचे पयशे जे आमी हार्ड अन जोडटा ते तुम्ही हांगर मिसयूज करता. पॉट होल्स पळयल्यार तुम्ही ऑलरेडी 4 मेजर एक्सिडेंट जाल्ले. इमॅजिन Panjim Smart City Development Limited, जी company आसा पळय, they have failed to give necessary financial statements to the government. They have failed to give financial statements and they have also failed to give their registration certificate. This is more than 1,000 crore scam which is happening right now. The BJP government is only fulfilling their pockets. The people of Panjim is facing A lot of problem because of this. We are not against development. We are not against what is happening, but we are against the way the things are happening. The laborers are falling in ditch holes, in potholes. But trucks are falling down. What is this? Can't you all plan things? Just because business activities are happening and there is money reaching to the government, you are paving overnight the roads of the casinos. This is completely wrong. We are asking you all just to take care, and we are asking you all to make sure that this nonsense what is going on, put a positive note to this. This is what the Goa Pradesh Youth Congress is asking for the BJP government right now. Thank you.
This topic has come several times, and we have also done before this also some protests regarding this ditching, these ditch holes and everything what is happening in Panjim. Panjim has become haywire right now. It's a devastating situation where it's becoming intolerable for the Ponjekars. You all must have seen every corner, how especially Santinez area. If you all go take a round in Santinez area, तुमका कळटले कशे फोणकुला काढून ट्रक पडटा, लोक सुद्धा कितलो पडून गेला. Now we want to know why this is not stopping. Even if there is there are potholes taking place, why are there no traffic police to guide the people? The traffic should be controlled by the traffic police. There's nobody to control the traffic. The traffic has been just jamming up. People are suffering dust pollution, as already said earlier. What is this happening? We have been screaming, shouting. We've been taking so many protests before this also. But this is not stopping. I'm requesting the government, okay, if you all are even doing development, do development, but do it for a good cause. Don't do it at the cost of the innocent people. Some people are dying there. Some people are suffering dust pollution. Children could get affected because there are people cannot use their cars because of the traffic jam. So people are using bikes, taking bikes, and their children going to school, dropping them to school, becoming a haywire totally, especially in the afternoons, evenings. Come and see in the city what is happening. There's no place to park. Parking is becoming an issue. So मातशे गव्हर्मेंटाकडे हात जोडून रिक्वेस्ट करता, हे करू नका मातशे. तुम्ही करता तुमचे करा प्रॉफिट, कितें करता ते पयशे करा, पूण आमच्या गोंयकारांक सफर करू नका, स्पेशली पणजेकारांक. जे पणजेकार पळय सफर जाता तांकां मातशे तुमी तेंचे सेंटिमेंट्स अंडरस्टँड जायात आनी हे मातशे स्टॉप करा. अशें म्हणून हांव मातशें रिक्वेस्ट करता, हे जाता तितले बेगीन हें काम करचें आनी हे पॉट होल्स वा सगळें डिगींग कितें करता तें बंद करचें. थँक्यू.
Good evening, everyone. Well, my name is Mahesh Nadar, and I'm the South Goa District President. The reason why we have come all the way from South Goa is to let the people know what the government is doing on the name of smart city. I would just like to tell one thing, that before we build a smart city, we need to understand that we need to build a safe city also. Just digging up the roads and leaving it unattended is not the way to build a smart city. I guess when you're doing any work, there need to be a safety measures which need to be followed. Trucks are falling down, laborers are getting injured, people are dying, people are suffering, but the government is not hearing it out. They have taken the people for granted. And this is not the state only of Panjim, but this is happening throughout Goa. You go anywhere and you see the same thing happening. People are struggling, people who are on the vehicles, riding, driving are all suffering. But the government authorities say, Kam Zaopak Zai. We agree, Kam Zaopak Zai. We are not stopping you from doing the work. It is important, we need to bring development. But there's one more question I want to say. We speak of development, but what about growth? I see zero growth. Zero growth. There's only development. They can see building the highways. They are ignoring the lanes. They are ignoring the areas where people are suffering. Why? Because they want to show the G Summit coming. They want to beautify the place. They are ignoring all the safety measures. Like we speak of transparency. We are asking for a transparency. Our senior party leaders have gone time and again in the department asking why the audit was not done. The government has still not come and told why the audit is not done. They have not given us a report, not an update, nothing. You go to the government authority, they will give millions of excuses, putting the blame on one another. We want to know and we want to tell the people that this government is just fooling. Today we are here on a peaceful protest. But if the authorities and the government do not take us seriously, the Youth Congress will be on the streets, marching, shouting slogans, going to the CM's house, the local MLA. The local MLA also made a statement that the people of Panjim are having no problem. The reason people are quiet, we want the people to come out and tell your inconveniences, your grievances to the minister there. He thinks everything is fine. Nothing is fine in this place. Everything is completely put under the carpet. Even today, our leader, Sri Rahul Gandhi ji, wants to speak a lot of things in the parliament, but his mic is muted. Why? Why is the opposition leader so afraid of questions? Why are they so afraid of we putting up matters before them for which they have no answers? We ask the government to take this into serious action, and all the work being done anywhere and everywhere should be attended immediately, considering the safety measures of people, or we the people of Goa and the Congress committee, Youth Congress committee, will be on the streets demanding them to take action. Thank you.
Good evening to all of you. We, the Goa Pradesh Youth Congress team, along with the residents of Panaji, our friends from Ward 8, have gathered here to have a peaceful protest against the haphazard work and inconvenience caused to the people of Panjim. It's been over 3-4 months now that this work has been going on in the city, and we have been facing these hardships. We have a few questions that we wish to ask the government. One, where is the smart city plan? Why is it so opaque, and why the lack of transparency? Two, why is the smart city website not updated with all the details? Who is the contractor? What are the specifications? What are they doing? What are they trying to hide? 3. When any work is going on, the executing agency or the contractor is bound to give details as to what work is happening, what are the specifications. Here we asked the police traffic team why are the safety measures not being looked at when the work is going on. They say that we have given a report against this, but they have gone ahead and done this permission. In our Ward 8 in Tonka Miramar area, people have to park their car 1 kilometer away and walk for 1 kilometer on the road. Now, God forbidden, if anything happens, somebody needs an ambulance to go to the hospital, if somebody gets an attack or anything like that, how are they supposed to do that? Is the smart city team, is the MLA, is the mayor, is the chief minister willing to take this responsibility? This government why are they not furnishing the details? Another point to be noted is look, we are not against development. We are against unplanned development. Development without consultation.
Without quality work. Not a single engineer is on this site.
Absolutely.
To explain what work is to be done and how it has to be done. There is it is haphazard. Understood? The whole haphazard. There is no coordination between sewerage, between other, PWD and sewerage.
Yeah.
There is no coordination.
Is there. Right. There is no coordination with various departments. In certain cases where things are going on in Panjim, I asked our commissioner, look, so and so is happening. He said regarding these mobile towers, our friend Alvin come in our Ward 8. There are people up and against these mobile towers, right? Yes. There's a bill passed by the government. I just got to know that the state government doesn't need any permission from the local bodies to execute and install these mobile towers. Next, our mayor is on the smart city board. he has failed to take us into confidence, failed to take the residents into confidence, failed to take the elected councillors into confidence, and everything is all over the place.
Because he is not qualified to know about these works. What types of works are there? How sewerage treatment works are going on? How these other cables are to be laid? Which
Right.
has to be done first?
Right.
What is to be given priority? Only public is to be put in
So
trouble.
this is
That's
all the unplanned development that is happening, and it is affecting each and every resident of Panjim, the working class who comes to Panjim to work, or even the people who come for sightseeing or for leisure or for anything like that. So it's high time that, look, we are also elected councillors in Panjim, but we have absolutely no control of what is happening. So, right, yeah, that maintenance work is that's a separate issue.
right from the day I have tried to contact Parekkar to avoid Panjim getting flooded, and crores of rupees worth shops in 18 Jews Road getting flooded. You know, we had prepared a very good plan, myself and one engineer, but Parekkar, when I phoned him, those days there was no mobile, I phoned him and his wife said he is in the park. Then I again phoned him, then and two receipts of the car, those are the work point.
Look, the